What's up, Two Mom Crew? It is Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. I don't have my watch on yet, but I am getting ready to drop Jameson off at school, and I thought I would take you guys with me today and just vlog what a typical day is for me. The house is a mess, so there will probably be a lot of cleaning getting done today, errands getting done today, prepping for my shopping trip tomorrow. I'll show you what all of that kind of looks like. And I do have a little bit of work to get done, so we'll try to get that in there as well. So yeah, come along with us. Stand up. Jasper! Booger! So funny. And this kid's got crazy hair today, huh? So I was filming on my phone, and my phone literally ran out of memory. That's how much stuff I have on there. So, back on the camera. It's my favorite creamer right now. Favorite. I usually don't like flavored creamers at all, but I tried the caramel macchiato one at our friend Shelby and Cherie's house, and I liked it. So I saw this one like a month or two ago now and bought it at Target. It was the last one, and now every time I go to pick it up, there's like maybe 2 or 3 on the shelf. But it is so good. It tastes just like if you got toffee nut syrup in your espresso at Starbucks and added half and half. So this is my go-to. If you see it, grab it, because I feel like it's always selling out. So I'm really into having it iced lately. So I have to put it in this mason jar with a lid, because if you follow us on Instagram, you see that I am prone to dropping my coffee. My wife got this for Christmas from one of our family members, and I have inherited it because I have to use it so I don't spill. Okay, so here's the kind of morning we've been having. We are leaving 20 minutes later than usual, which means we're going to probably make it to school right at 9 o'clock when he's supposed to be in his classroom. My phone stopped cooperating. Jameson was very emotional this morning, which is normal on some days. He's 3.5, and vlogging adds to the things that I need to do while I am getting ready in the morning. So I just think it has been a combination of circumstances that are making us a little bit late today, but that's okay. Everything will be fine. I try to maintain my calm demeanor in the mornings because I don't want Jameson to go to school having had a rough morning at home. Like, we're supposed to be his consistency at home with the family, so I really do my best to try to maintain that no matter what. He's back there on his tablet watching Blippi, I think. Jameson, what are you watching? He's so distracted. He broke his DVD player that we keep in the car, so lately I've been letting him have tablet time in the car, which is fine, especially on a morning like today where it feels like things have just kind of been one thing after another, so it helps to maintain that calm demeanor, if you will. Hi. His new obsession is brushing his teeth. Like, brushing his teeth. So I didn't film the drop off because in the midst of everything I forgot to grab the camera. So we're now back home. We are gonna wait about 35 minutes until Costco opens. We're gonna make a Costco run. We're not really feeding into the whole coronavirus thing, but Amy and I need to replenish a lot of our like earthquake supplies anyway, so we're gonna re-up on some water and dry goods and canned foods and stuff like that. What we do is we will get them and make sure we keep track of yeah, huh, tell them. We'll make sure We make sure that we keep track of the dates of everything, either in our phones or on a piece of paper that's visible where we can see it, so that when it gets too close to the expiration dates, we will rotate those foods into our mix of stuff that we're using and then replace it. So we're getting close to that this year. So we are gonna replenish some stuff. So I'll take you guys with us when we do that. I think my dad's coming with us. He comes over in the morning some days to just help with the boys and spend time with them. Yeah, we're gonna head up for a little bit before we head to Costco. Okay. If it seems shaky, that's because it is, because I'm like shaking. I was trying to film the experience of going to Costco right now while everyone is like freaking out about this whole coronavirus thing. Coming here today, I was like in a pretty mellow mood. Gotta get my stuff. Gotta re-up on our emergency supplies, you know, just in case. Emergency supplies. I can't even talk right now. But being in that setting was actually really anxiety inducing, because you see these people in freak out mode and everybody is just trying to like fend for themselves. And I was really trying not to let it affect me. Like I was still smiling at people, letting people go in front of me. Like I kid you not, the lines to check out went all the way to the back of the store. Like if you've been inside Costco, you know it's kind of like a big square and there's like a lane down the middle. From each side and down the middle, there were people waiting all the way almost to the back of the store, like way back to produce, way to almost the back wall. So what would have usually taken me maybe 15 minutes to run in and get took me an hour. I got here at 10 a.m. and it is 10:56 and I just got back in my car. I can see how this would be causing mass hysteria just being in this kind of setting. Just being in there and seeing all of that and how people were acting and how they were shoving, and I saw multiple people getting angry at other people like, oh, you're cutting me, or oh, you're going too fast, you ran into me, or you know, it just is like kind of gives you a glimpse into what it would be like if there was like panic and everyone was trying to fend for themselves. But really, like, we're all in this together. Honestly, I'm so happy to be back in my car. I'm finally like relaxing and calming down, but that whole experience was not pleasant. And I'm really glad that Jasper was at home napping with my dad through this whole thing. I don't know. It just was not fun. And they're completely out of most dry goods like rice, dry beans, pasta. They had nothing, none of that, which are some of the things I was coming for. So now I'm probably going to stop at Sprouts or Stater Brothers or somewhere where I can just grab that stuff. It was crazier than Christmas at Costco, and if you've ever been here around the holidays, you know what it's like. That was quite an experience. I'm gonna try to relax and move on in a calmer demeanor for the rest of my day. Oh, and I will show you guys what I got when I get home, because I spent almost $200 on stuff. Again, just being in that mass hysteria, I grabbed things I wasn't even planning to grab because they're flying off the shelf and you're like, whoa, am I gonna have access to that when I need it? I just grabbed things, and it's not like we won't use them. It just wasn't quite time to re-up on them yet. So like next month, the budget will probably be a lot lower because I don't usually spend that much at Costco in a single trip. Okay, so I'm at Smart & Final now, and the vibe here, not as many people. It's definitely more mellow, so I can think more clearly. But I'll show you kind of what I'm getting here. So I got a 20-pound bag of rice, which we'll use as Jamison's favorite food. So we'll have it on hand, and if we need to use it, we will. Dry pinto beans, dry black beans. I found 3 containers of these hand sanitizing wipes. They don't have any hand sanitizer. Literally empty. They have one like starter kit for $30, but nobody's buying that. Some canned peas, canned green beans, canned chili, 6 things of pasta, some trail mix, tuna, and tomato paste. Very little water here. It's crazy. Okay, so this is kind of embarrassingly becoming like a coronavirus emergency prep video. I'm just kind of laughing at myself a little bit, but I feel like everybody is extra jumpy. There were like no water bottles or jugs or anything on the shelf. There were very few. As I was checking out, there was a woman buying like 20 jugs at least. So I have an MRI scheduled for my knee today at 1:15. So before that, I think I'm gonna go home, unload this stuff. I'll show you guys what I got and where I got it. When I get home, Jasper's asleep, so I think I might just down at the garage, because a lot of this stuff is gonna be down in the garage anyway for our emergency prep stuff. Go over everything that I got and then head upstairs and put the frozen and fresh things that need to go in the fridge away. I don't feel that threatened by it, but I do feel like if everybody else does, access to food and goods might be difficult, which is the whole reason that we have emergency supply kits anyway, emergency food stock, etc. Mostly for earthquakes, because we live in California, or any other kind of natural disaster, but I guess it doesn't hurt to be prepared. There's just a lot. Like, you can feel it. You can feel the tension in the air with people shopping, especially at Costco. That was nuts. So I just want to get home, get my stuff put away, kind of relax before I have to go get my MRI. Anyway, see you guys at home. So I'm home now, and I'm gonna go over all the stuff that I got. I really went overboard. I'm kind of embarrassed, but it's all stuff that I'll end up using. Some of it's not great, like organic, non-GMO stuff. It's just what was left, and I'm okay with that because it's not something that we use on the daily, and it won't be something that we would usually buy, you know, under normal circumstances. So we'll keep it on hand for now, and then if we don't end up needing it and it's approaching expiration, we're just gonna have not organic vegetables. It's not gonna kill us or anything. It's just not what we prefer to use. So let me show you what we got. Okay, so I'm gonna start. We got two 6-packs of gallon jugs of water. These are all the empty ones that I'm gonna take to the water station and fill. I think there's 8 of them, so we'll have another 8 of those. Here's the haul outside of our garage because a lot of this is gonna go into the garage. But I'm just gonna start on this end with like the fresh stuff. Some of this is obviously not like emergency prep stuff, it's just stuff that we usually buy. So I got grapes. I can freeze half of these, keep half of these. Jameson's really into grapes right now. A bag of avocados that we used for our shakes, and just I use them on food and stuff. We also use power greens in our shakes, so this will go right in the freezer because it'll keep longer. Got a thing of organic dates for my dad. We usually keep some of these for me and the boys. 2 1.5 pound packages of ground turkey, organic. I had to re-up on my Tide, which I prefer not to use this because it's full of toxins, but what can I say? Cashews, organic green beans. I'm gonna keep half of those fresh for this week and freeze the other half. Organic frozen broccoli florets, great in the freezer. Organic strawberries and not organic blueberries. Organic strawberries and blueberries, Jameson will go through probably twice as much in a week. Hi, Senna. Ignore the cat if you hear her meowing in the background. I got a pack of 3 organic pasta sauces. Tapatio because it's my hot sauce of choice. I got a giant thing of Honey Nut Cheerios, a pack of 2 of grass-fed beef jerky, a package of 30 toilet paper rolls, organic unsweetened almond milk. These are what we call cookie bars that the boys eat. They're really into those. We didn't need to get them yet, but I just wanted to have them on hand because they're dry goods. 6 packages of pasta, 2 elbow, 2 spaghetti, 2 penne, a 4-pound bag of pinto beans dry, a 4-pound bag of dry black beans, a 20-pound bag of jasmine rice. Most of this stuff will be staying down here in the garage for emergency purposes. A 6-pack of cans of Hormel chili with beans, a 4-pack of tuna, some Hiker's trail mix. I got 6 cans of tomato paste. I will probably leave half of these down here and take half these upstairs. I use them for everything. I got a pound of dried apricots. I need to put them in a Ziploc bag and then bring them back down here. Everywhere's out of hand sanitizer, so I actually found these in the top stock at Smart & Final. Nobody knew they were there. I got 3 of these. They're hand sanitizing wipes. So I'll keep 1 in my car, 1 in Amy's car, and then 1 to have at home. I got a 12-pack of cans of green beans, 2 cans of carrots. Again, not my favorite, but it's just for emergencies. And eventually we will use these. I don't buy this stuff on the regular. An 8-pack of cans of peas, and a 6-pack of cartons of chicken stock. I'll leave these down here because I have some upstairs for now. So that's gonna be the haul. I spent almost $300 on all this stuff, quite honestly. Not my proudest moment, but it won't go to waste. We'll write down the expiration dates of all this stuff and then just cycle it through with our regular groceries that we buy during the week. So yeah, that's today's haul. Much larger than I originally anticipated, but hey, at least now we're stocked. So this is all the stuff that's coming upstairs with me, packaged up. This is everything that's staying down in the garage. So yeah, most of it and the bigger items will be staying down here. All right, guys, so I got all the stuff put away and now I'm driving again, as you can see. I have this long-standing injury on my right knee. I injured it before I got pregnant with Jameson while I was playing soccer. At the time, they told me I had definitely torn my meniscus and partially torn my ACL. It improved a little bit with physical therapy, but then I didn't really get to play again for a while because I was pregnant, had Jameson. Then I played on it and it was okay. I just wore a knee brace. But over the summer, I was camping with everybody and I just took this weird like step on the rocks at the beach. Loud pop, could hardly walk on it for the next day and a half. and definitely did something to it. Sorry, I'm driving now and I don't really want to be vlogging while driving, so I'm gonna go hands-free. So let me turn you guys over. Might be a little bit shaky, sorry guys. I have been trying to get this knee MRI'd for literally months. Insurance hangups have kept happening. So I'm finally going to get an MRI today. I'm not a huge fan of MRIs, but luckily it's my knee, and so I don't have to get my head in there. I'm pretty claustrophobic, so I have had to take Xanax for MRIs of my head and whatnot to get imaging done. But today I think we'll be okay. So I'm gonna go get that done and I'll check in with you guys after. Okay, so the MRI took forever. Basically, my appointment was at 1:15. I got there a little bit before 1 and didn't end up getting out of there until almost 3 o'clock. So I have to pick Jameson up from school in about an hour. It's about 3:20 now. I just got home. Yeah, I also have to go vote today. So I'm gonna run up and grab my ballot, drop off my ballot at one of the polling places. This day was not what I planned it to be at all. So this is real life. If you guys are into this and you like it, give us a thumbs up. But yeah, I'm gonna run up and grab my ballot. I don't know if Jasper's asleep or what. My dad has been watching him most of the day. Super grateful for that. After that, I'll have to get Jameson from school. Check in with you guys soon. Hi, Boogie. Got your movie, you got your kicks. You ready to go? All right, guys, we are off to go pick up Jameson from school. But before I do that, gotta drop off this ballot.
One eternity later.
All right, so family's here. Hi, family.
Hi, family.
I'm vlogging. Hi, family. Act like you love me.
Hi, Mommy.
I'm preparing dinner.
Hi, Mommy.
I'm getting the Brussels sprouts ready. I've got rice in the rice cooker, and I have chicken marinating that I'm gonna throw on the grill. So, hi, Jameson. I love you. Anyway, so that's the current situation. Sorry for the long absence. It is now like 6:23. So yeah, it's been a minute. But we're here now. We're prepping dinner. Hopefully it's done soon.
He like crawled like at mass speed all the way down the hallway, went right to Mommy.
I wonder why. Boobs.
Okay. Come here. I have one of them. One of them likes me.
They both love you. I didn't even show you guys our dinner, but they're having a Lady Gaga dance party slash play sesh over there. Alright, anyway, I think that's gonna conclude today's vlog. What's up, bub?
Started putting it down the paper when we were at home.
See you guys soon!